Here we have an iPad. This is the A1954 model, the 6th generation. This is a mailing coming from Texas, and here's what the customer said. I bought a new touchscreen and everything was going fine. The actual digitizer was working fine. It was only a broken touchscreen. Now the display digitizer is black. So something went wrong when the customer tried to install the digitizer. He inspected everything on the board and he cannot see anything burned or anything wrong that he did. Customer sent the tablet like this along with the digitizer and LCD. Let's take a look and see if we can figure this one out. I do not have any circuit diagrams for the iPad 6th generation, but the first thing we're going to do is physical inspection to see if there's anything unusual. Maybe any blown component, burnt component, discolored component, missing component. You can tell a lot by just looking at the board. FEC connectors look good, except for this part here, but that should not be a big deal. Screen should still make a good connection. And I already see the problem. Just take a look at the board and see if you can figure it out. We have a missing component here, right there. We have a missing component here. If you notice, every one of those components, they have two, filter and a capacitor, filter and a capacitor. We have a capacitor here, but we do not have the filter here. The filter is needed. If the filter is not there, it's going to break the circuit. You're going to have an open circuit. So we have a missing filter here, and this is a 1005, the tiniest component on the board. So that's what I see. Right now, the first thing we're going to do is replace this component and test. If we still do not have a display, then we're going to have to open up this shield, remove it, inspect the diodes and other stuff under this shield here, and take it from there. But for now, we're just going to replace the component. Let me prep the board quick. Let's get rid of the glare. Very good. And we're gonna grab a 1005 size component. Okay, so how are we gonna grab such a tiny component? I got a nice trick for you. Just put some flux on the tweezers and you will just stick it. You cannot grab it. It's very difficult to grab that component. Just like that. See? I put some flux on the tweezers tip and I was able to stick that component to the tip. Let's go back here. Okay, very nice. So as you can see, I was able to focus hot air only on this component because I'm using this bent thin nozzle. I spoke about it yesterday. It's amazing. I did not have to worry about the connector burning out. I did not have to worry about anything else. I just focused heat on that specific component and the job is done. All we have to do is try and see if the tablet will work. So this is the box that the customer mailed in, and inside the box there's a paper, there's a screen and digitizer. So let's connect the screen and digitizer, and then we can test. Looks like a new screen and new digitizer. So the first thing I want to do is disconnect the battery, which I already did. We do not know if the tablet has any backlight issues. If what we did not work, we have to remove this shield here and look at the backlight diodes to see if there's anything unusual there. Because if customer disconnected the screen without disconnecting the battery first, then chances are the tablet also has a backlight issue. Screen is connected, and all I need to do is remove the separator between the motherboard and the battery, and let's test. Right there, it's on. Tablet is working. Tablet is working. So customer was getting a black screen before, nothing was showing up on the screen, and that was because a filter, a component was missing off the board, and that filter is responsible for continuing the signal. So by not having this filter, the circuit is open. Voltage cannot reach. We did not have to know what that component does. We did not have to have a circuit diagram. I never had to work on a similar issue with the iPad 6 generation. But right now, with physical inspection, I was able to tell that we have a missing component. We replaced the filter, and now the tablet is working. So this is done. And today is 4th of July. I do not know if I want to do something else. I'm going to leave early. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.